Hello everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Malthus theory of growth and development. According to Malthus, process of economic development is not automatic. It requires consistent efforts on the side of people. Economy doesn't directly achieve steady state equilibrium. Instead of this, it goes through so many slumps before achieving optimum level of development. That means process of economic development involves so many ups and downs. This is not smooth process, and we can achieve economic development by increasing wealth of nation, and wealth of nation mainly depend on quantity of produce obtained by labor and valuation of product. What did Malthus say about population growth and economic development? According to Malthus, more population doesn't mean your country automatically going to be rich. If you have million of people but don't have jobs or food for them, then you don't have economic development. You just have so many hungry people. That's why first of all businesses accumulate capital. As business are growing, they demand for more workers. As demand for workers increase, wages go up. Then workers feel stable. This stability encourages people to have more children. In short, you can say that as wages increase, population also increase. Population growth only increase wealth if it increase effective demand, because effective demand stimulate economic activities. Role of production and distribution according to Malthus. Malthus says maximum production and optimum allocation of resources. That means a country produce goods at optimum level and distribute properly so that people can actually buy it and use it. Factors of economic development. According to Malthus, potential GNP can increase with the help of land, labor, capital, and organization, which lead to growth in both sector, agriculture and industrial sector. Further growth can increase by new technology, saving which is reinvested. Malthus also talks about non-economic factors like security of property, good constitution, excellent laws, and hard work and regular work habits. Process of capital accumulation. Capital means machine, tools, equipments, factories, etc. For economic development, capital is a must. Process of accumulating capital will be called capital accumulation. But main question is that from where money comes to buy capital? Profit. Profit which is earned by capitalist becomes sources to buy capital, because capitalist reinvest this profit. As a result, investment, output, employment, income increase, eventually economy grow. Saving is very important for capital accumulation. Too little saving means you don't have enough money for buy capital. Too much saving means you are not doing consumption. That means lack of demand in economy. Without demand, how economy can grow? That's why Malthus suggests optimum propensity to save. That means neither too little saving nor too much saving. Malthus also talks about deficiency in effective demand. According to Say's law of market, supply creates its own demand. But Malthus is not agree with the Say's law of market. According to Malthus, supply don't always create its own demand. Sometimes people don't have desire to buy product. When people don't have desire to buy product, it create a negative cycle, because lack of demand reduce price. As price reduce, profit, saving, investment, output, employment, income also reduce. Eventually whole economy becomes slow down. Economic stagnation. According to Malthus, labor supply inelastic but capital grow at a faster rate. As a result, wages increase. But increase in wages will not increase demand in economy, because after earning certain amount of money, people prefer rest. Demand don't increase in economy. As a result, prices, profit, investment fall. It will be called stagnation, which is driven by under consumption. Measures to promote economic development according to Malthus. Balanced growth in both sector, agriculture and industrial. Increasing effective demand can lead to economic development. Equitable distribution of wealth and landed property can also contribute to economic development. Expansion of internal and external trade. Internal means domestic trade, external means international trade. Maintenance of unproductive consumer. That means how well society take care of those people who need resources for living, but currently they are not giving any contribution in economy. Public work schemes also lead to economic development because it increase jobs, increase social welfare, plus it maintain proper infrastructure. In this theory, Malthus also suggests how to keep population in control. According to Malthus, food supply increase at arithmetic rate like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but population increase at geometric rate like 2, 4, 8, 16. That means population grow faster as compared to growth in food supply. Time, quantity. This line represents growth rate in food supply. This curve represents growth rate in population. Initial growth rate of population is less as compared to food supply. But after E point, growth rate of population is more as compared to food supply. Your population is growing, but you don't have food to eat. That means you need to control population. Malthus suggested two type of checks in order to control population. First is positive check. Positive checks are natural circumstances that reduce population like famine, disease, droughts, earthquake, war. Second is preventive check. Preventive check people use by their own. For example, family planning, late marriage or birth control methods. Criticism: underestimate technological progress, ignore socio-culture factor. Malthus is very pessimistic. Malthus says earthquake, war, famine to reduce population. We don't want our population should reduce in such a way. Support unproductive consumer. If you are supporting unproductive consumer, that means you are supporting lazy human being. Negative view about capital accumulation. According to Malthus, after certain time period, capital accumulation lead to economic stagnation. This is obviously negative view about capital accumulation, and capital accumulation is very important for growth of economy. Malthus does not agree with the Say's law of market. Say's law of market is very famous law. So many economists are agree on this law. According to Malthus, increase in population always harmful. Increase in population only harmful for those countries which are already populated. According to Malthus, workers don't save any money. Capitalists save and reinvest, but in reality, workers also save money. There is no historical evidence about relationship between population and food supply, as Malthus explained. So this is all about today's video. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye. Take care.